All right, what's going on, guys? Back with another video. We're out here on the lake. We finally got ice back. There was like a week and a half where it warmed up to about 50 degrees and everything was melted, but it froze back over. So we just walked out there a little ways to look at it, test it out a little bit. We're gonna go drill it, see how deep it is.
And we were by a good 12 feet out there. That's probably good. At least three and a half.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. Oh yeah, she's thick enough. All right, we're gonna walk a little bit further out, see if it's the same depth everywhere else, not just you know, up front more. The best way to check ice is carrying something with you and kind of poking in front of you as you're going, but we don't got nothing right now, so you know, it's kind of just a 50-50. We get out here and it's thick enough, or we get out here and fall through. Oh, we hit some water. She's getting there.
There's a little. It's probably close to 4.
Well, we got this hole drilled, which is further out from where we were in the... Oh yeah, it's way thicker out here than it is up there, so I think we're gonna hang around this spot, maybe even go a little further if we're feeling like it, but let's go get all the stuff around and get to fishing. Well, he's setting up a little bit. I apparently forgot my rod, so I'm gonna go back and get that, and I could have swore I put it in the truck, but I guess I didn't. Look at that, left it laying right on the table. Now that we got the rod, we can head back over there. I'm sure he's got everything set up by now. That kind of took me a minute. Of course, the one day we decided to come out here and go ice fishing, we got an absolute blizzard, and these roads are horrible. It's all right, as long as we catch something and make up for it, don't really matter, so hope we can get out there and get on some fish. He's got a depth finder, I think, or fish finder, something like that, so we're gonna see if we can't get on him. And I wanna know how deep it is out there, so yeah, let's get back over there and figure it out. I made it back out here. I got the rod. We're gonna skip this first hole we made, and we're gonna sit on the second one that we made, so I'll try out here and see how she goes. We got our hole. I am gonna try throwing this for a little bit. It's probably not gonna do much, but I kind of wanted to get on something besides some panfish, so we're gonna see. His depth finder thing is in meters, and it said 10 meters, which would be about 32 feet, which definitely isn't right. So I think we're looking at more about 10 to, well, about 13 to 14 feet. It's definitely not too deep out here. I swear, every time we come out here, a car parks on the other side and just watches. Not that it really bothers me, but it's just a little weird. It happened last year when our shanty blew away too, if you guys remember that video. We didn't catch nothing out here last year, so we're trying to redeem ourselves. We're hoping to get on some fish this time, because last year was a complete joke and we didn't catch a single fish. It's about 22, maybe 22 degrees out tonight. It's a little bit chilly, but nothing we can't handle yet. I'm sure the longer we sit out here, we'll start getting a little bit colder, but it shouldn't get too bad. The snow is not letting up at all. It's been snowing for a while. This spoon is probably way too big, but we're gonna try her out anyway. I really wanted to get on some pike, but I don't know if that's gonna happen out here or not. We were gonna try a different lake. If this spoon don't end up working, which I have my doubts that it will, we're gonna throw on a wax worm, and we're gonna try pulling out some panfish or perch, maybe, whichever one decides to bite first. I just got caught up on a piece of seaweed. Brought it right up to the top. Even in the wintertime, can't even get away from the weeds. He went to go look and see if it got any deeper the further out he got. So, me, I think it gets a little bit deeper, but not much. This is kind of a small lake to begin with, so I'm not really sure how deep it gets the further you go. Alright, he said the ice is way thicker out there, and it gets just a tiny bit deeper, so we're going to go see how much deeper it gets. And if it's not as deep, if it's not really too much deeper than right here, we'll go ahead and switch off the spoon onto some wax worms. So let's go check it out. Well, we're moving the shanty, but we didn't want to put it back down, so we're just going to drag it over there. Ice is definitely thicker. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper. Alright, here's the new one. Ice is definitely thicker. Alright, he's making a hole over there. And then, what are you throwing on, wax worms or a jig?
Waxing.
Alright, he's going to try out the old wax worms. If they start hitting him on that, I'm definitely going to switch over from this. This don't seem to be working. I just wanted to get on some pike out here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. I have been told there is pike out here, though, so that's kind of why I wanted to try it out and see if we could get on anything. But if they're biting better on the wax worms, we'll go ahead and switch over. No matter where we go, there's still like seaweed everywhere. Seaweed's definitely thicker over here than it was in that other spot. Brand new line, and it's already starting to do the crunch thing. Can't stand that. I'll tell you what, I'm pulling up some seaweed right now. It all floating to the top. I'm trying to kind of stay above the seaweed a little bit, but I dropped it right down in there hoping for some different results, but I do not think we're gonna get them. I don't ice fish much. I literally just summer fish, but I said that in my last video too. I've been wanting to get into it a little more because I don't really go out and do it too much. I know nothing about ice fishing, I'll be honest, so I could be doing this all wrong. The spoon could be 13 sizes too big. I have no clue. Every time I see anyone ice fishing with actual lures, they're usually really small ones. I don't know what I'm doing, so I just grabbed the first spoon I seen and I'm trying her out. Let me know if you guys ice fish down in the comments. If you do, give me some tips, it'd be really helpful. I definitely want to do more of it. I just never really been a fan of the cold, so I'm going to try and get out on the ice a lot more if this ice actually keeps up with itself. Let me know some good ideas for lures and jigs and all that kind of stuff for pike, crappie, stuff like that down in the comments below. Alright, we got some seaweed to get out of here. Look at that. See, I'm not a big fan of panfish. Even when I'm fishing through the ice, I still want to catch big fish, so I mean, I know I'm not on the exact like perfect lake for it. I know some spots I could definitely get on some big fish, but that's a long ways from me. We might have to switch to a wax worm. Well, we almost just had a re-upload because the shanty almost blew away again. Oh, there she goes again.
No, I got it.
Buddy's holding on for dear life. Normally we stake it down, but we just didn't, which now we're thinking we might have to. It really wasn't windy out here until now. But I'm still on the spoon. Not much going on. He's had the wax worm in for quite a while. He ain't got no bites either, so who knows, we might look around for another spot. Stay in this one. We were really not too sure yet, but we'll have it figured out here in a few. This water is pretty dark, looking all the way down it. Certain lakes I can see straight to the bottom, crystal clear. This one's pretty dark. It's a little grainy because the light's not really coming through here too much. I did run up to the truck, grab some gloves. It's getting a little bit cold. I'm not super cold yet, but I figured I'd get there eventually. And then I also grabbed my coat. I got the heater on high right now on it. Warm up a little bit. No luck yet. I don't know what's going on. He's been sitting in here for quite a while. He's got no hits, nothing. Still throwing the spoon. Ain't got nothing yet. So we're gonna keep trying. Still snowing out here. It's been snowing all day today, and it's supposed to actually go on until about 8 o'clock at night tonight. So it's gonna get pretty bad out here. We have been at it for quite a while, and we have not got any hits or nothing at all. So we were gonna switch, but we really don't feel like moving all the stuff again. But I feel like out this way behind me, like diagonal, would probably be a good spot because I see a lot of fish over there all the time, no matter what the season is. So I think that might be a decent spot. We'll have to definitely come back out here and try that, but it ain't looking like we're gonna catch much. We got all the stuff out here getting snowed on. We was gonna do a catch and cook if we ended up getting one, but it ain't looking too promising. He's still sitting there with his wax worm. He ain't had a single hit, which is really surprising. Nothing we can really do about it. We hadn't even been out here that long, I don't feel like. I mean, we've been out here a while, but... Well, I think that I am done. We didn't get anything. We've been out here for not too long, but long enough to where we're more than likely not going to get anything. But we're going to try again. If you guys do want to see that, let me know down in the comments. Give me some ice fishing tips. I'm new to it a little bit. I mean, I've ice fished here and there. I go out when I can, but I'm not like super hardcore into it. So yeah, let me know what you guys got for me down in the comments. We're going to pack up, get to the truck. Yeah, the gloves are too thick. It's cold out here, but too bad we couldn't get on anything. I don't know what the problem is. Every time we've come to this lake specifically, we never catch anything. So if you guys do want to see a video of us going to a different spot where we know for sure we'll catch fish, let me know down in the comments. Until then, I think we're done. We're out of here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And we're out of here.